I once asked my master, how do I expand my consciousness? And he looked at me and simply replied, wear a watch all the time. I understood that he was using the word watch as an acronym for word, action, thought, character, and heart. Here's how I wear my watch. I refrain from using words that indicate judgment. When I judge someone or something as good or bad, I seem to be coming from some preconceived notion from some past experience. Judging limits my ability to live in the moment, which in turn restricts the expansion of my consciousness. Every day, I attempt to do at least one thing that puts someone else's need before mine. Now, just helping someone when they need it is not sufficient for me. Like when an associate at work asks me, can you help me with a computer? And I go and help him or her, and then she says, oh, thank you so much for taking time. I say, you're welcome, but that's not enough for me. Because that's, for me, it's just a simple response. Anybody and everybody should be able to do that. I try to be a little more proactive. And here's an example of what has now become a habit. When I visit a store, I always try and park a little away, even if there is a spot or two available. I leave the best spot for someone else. When I do a deed incognito, a sense of oneness fills me, and the expansion is almost immediate. I try to reduce the number of times I resist a moment, person, or a circumstance as and when it gets presented to me, by practicing unconditional acceptance of that moment or a person, or detached observance. I noticed it's not easy. I notice every time I resist, my mind shrinks. But every time I accept a moment, then almost immediately I feel a sense of expansion. And in that expansion, I'm able to see opportunities that I would have not otherwise seen. Observance with a detached perspective has helped me open my mind and see things and experience things that I would have not otherwise experienced. To me, character represents my core belief system. Who am I? Do I perceive myself as being limited to my physical body, the way I look? Or do I see myself being limited to my education, my nationality, the languages I speak? Or do I see myself as something more? Over the years of practicing yoga, I have begun to believe in my unlimited potential. That's my core belief system, that within me lies a potential that's unlimited and can be exploited in every way possible. That belief, translated into everyday living, has helped me move out of my comfort zone and see opportunities that I would have otherwise missed. Constant awareness that I'm comprised of mind, body, and spirit is what helps me watch my heart. Why? Because heart represents feelings. If my sense of awareness comes from a holistic being, then the feelings that arise out of this awareness is very liberating, as opposed to a feeling that comes out of an awareness that I'm just a physical body, or I'm limited to my education, or I'm limited to my language. This sense of liberation and expansion is automatic when it comes from an integrated awareness. Balancing heart with detached observance is what makes me whole. Will you wear this watch?